welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Colorado Rockies. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Colorado Rockies.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the
Matt
ball up the
McLean.
middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McLean. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. That one is absolutely belted into the corner, but foul. Friedl over at second. McLean on at first with nobody out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And now it's Gavin Lux. And fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
They need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up or something, but you've got to make
and a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. And 1-2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And that skips into dirt.
1-0.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. 2 outs. Bases are full. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Leading off, Brenton Doyle. That's outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first, and a quick out, number 1. Nick Martini will hit. And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. That one inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So
they take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 1 left for Colorado. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started, and the batter now, Jake Fraley. Dolander back to work. Fouled off to the right. Fraley, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Well struck right field. That one opts against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now at the plate, Spencer Steer. And there's a hit. Coming home. He scores, and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin wins. Ground ball could be 2. Flips it. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Friedel, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 2nd. That one missed.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double, and his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they hold him at 3rd. 90 feet away with 2 out. Now it's going to be Elly De La Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance throw in time. They don't come much. Back here in Denver, now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. That's in there. It's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Fraley makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's Michael Tolia. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Jacob Stallings now. And a foul ball. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In the air, left field, down the line, touches down. That's a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Gets under it and pops it up. Steer. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Gavin Lux. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Noelvi Marte. He was a strikeout victim his first time. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. And that one is out of here. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Now a chance for Jake Fraley. And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Misses off the plate. And that is ball 1. On the ground to third. Sends it to Tolia, and that is the inning. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball back here at Coors Field as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Brenton Doyle. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Nick Martini digging in for the Rockies. That's in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Squirts away a little bit. And now a man into scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch misses. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. Doyle, the runner at third. Martini at first with no outs. On the ground to second, might be two. There's one out, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Goodman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. And it's fouled away. One run across in the frame so far here in the last half of the third. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. And into second easily with a two-out double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Hit in the air out to center field. Friedel makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Austin Wynns. Line drive, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Yeah, the batter now, T.J. Friedel. High fly ball, right field. Martini puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. He's 2 for 2. Inside.
That's inside.
And it's 1-0. High in the air, out to right. Martini has this one sized up. And there's 2 down. In now for the Reds, Elly De La Cruz. And that one in the air center field. Doyle settles under it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom 4. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Well, these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there. That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Singer ready to fire now. And now the count is even.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Toglia over at second, 1 down. Base knock center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Just misses there.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 2. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Friedel racing over to make the catch. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Denver, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Gavin Lux.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. And now, Noelvi Marte. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1 line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Bud Black towards the middle.
Now pitching.
Jamer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game.
Ryan Feltner.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
There's a swing and a drive. 1 run is in, and it bangs off the top of the wall. Marte on his horse around third. Tag, and he's out at the plate. And he's in at third with an RBI triple.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the
swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Beck makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now batting, first baseman.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And down on strikes, and that'll do it. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. Back here at Coors Field, now it's the right fielder, Nick Martini. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw sails over his head at first. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. McMahon stands in now and watches strike 1. No outs. Runner on second. Fastball for a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Goodman in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Now the left fielder, Jordan Beck. 0 for 2 in this one. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third.
Heads up base running right there.
Martini on third with 2 out. On the ground out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. What a play to end the inning. The Rockies strand 1 and the deficit remains. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Reds catcher, Austin Wynns.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball is outside. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. This one in the air. McMahon under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Friedel at the plate now as he chases after that one. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one out to right. And that drops foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His second of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
How in the world did he do that? That pitch was outside the zone, and he still got it out of here. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain. Breaking ball inside. 1-0. Slider right there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. High fly ball out to left field. Beck hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Amador to first. That's out number 3. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. Now a 6-2 ball game. Bottom of the 6th, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
High fly ball down the left field line. Luck's trying to get there. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Amador stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Slapped foul.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. Still manages a throw. Round second, digging for third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Lux makes the play, and that is that.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
52.
Scott Alexander.
Bringing in the lefty with the
Alexander.
left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Lux, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just
Now
exactly
that
the
is
opposite kind of approach that you want
Martin.
with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
Doyle right there to make the grab. And there are 2
Up
outs.
next for
Hey, man,
Cincinnati.
4 pitches,
Third
2
baseman,
outs. That is an
Chandler
excellent
Candelario.
pace.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be, so I ease to a steady speed.
And that
Ball 1.
misses. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 55 getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Ball 2.
The next offering misses. And the count now 2-0. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And he swings through that one.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And that's outside. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So 2 down. In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Pitch was in
First
and off the
baseman,
plate. So
Spencer
hard to do
Steer.
anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Fought off foul. Candelario on second. Fraley on at first with 2 down. And that
1-1.
one almost got him.
Aye.
2 on, 2 outs.
2 strikes.
swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. And we're back. Digging in, Brenton Doyle. Singer back to work. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Just missed. Ripped on a line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in makes it safely. It's a leadoff double in the bottom of the 7th.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the...
That's a base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He will score. It's 6-3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that's a base hit. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter!
Grounder might be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Tap foul at the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. In the air, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. It's 6-4. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Tolia.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Strike on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
No, that's a foul ball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We look
Now pitching for the Rockies.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th.
59.
Jake Bird.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Wins. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The next pitch misses, and 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Bounce to third. McMahon fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder, TJ Friedel.
Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna.
And that one fouled off. Bird, a 6'3" righty, 200 pounds, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And they'll do it again. On the ground right side, Amador slings to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So 2 down now, and here is Matt McClain.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Check swing, and he
0-1's
went.
the count.
Strike 1. Swing and a foul out of play.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Reds go down quietly. They're up 6-4. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Now pitching for
Emilio Pagan takes over on the
Number
mound.
15.
Well, the best relievers love the
Emilio
opportunity to
Pagan.
come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Just missed. To third, Candelario. Throws to first in time, and that's one away
Up next
as the
for the
leadoff man is out in the
second
8th.
baseman,
Amador, the next to hit, takes outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Ground ball to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Not in time. He's safe.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, the last place you want to miss with a splitter is near the top of the zone like that, because it pretty much doesn't do anything, stays flat. But hey, it worked that time. He got away with it. But sometimes the complete opposite of what you're expecting or what you're looking for can be effective, even if it's not a quality pitch like that one right there.
Tying run at the plate. And that's a little bit high.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner on the move. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And now it's filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Nick Martini in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one hammered center field. Friedel going back. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 55.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and that's going to bang against the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now Gavin Lux. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. The run comes in from second, and they take a 3-run lead. It's a double third hit of the night for him.
Big
Now
at bat to
batting,
pad
the
their lead
designated
up to 3.
MLB
Just a
Martinez.
really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Now here is Noelvi Marte. Late with the swing there.
Cold night like
No ball,
tonight,
two
last
strikes.
thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. An absolute smash to left. Third home run of the season. It's 9-4. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark.
Now pitching.
Jimmy
for the
Herget gets
Rockies.
handed the rock out of the pen.
And
Number
with the big
44.
deficit on the scoreboard,
Jimmy
he almost has to just put that out of his mind.
Herget.
Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers,
one's the
but
count.
I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
They say you win.
0-2.
That's
One ball,
inside.
2 strikes.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here at the top of the ninth. In the
Two
dirt,
balls,
and the
two
count is
strikes.
2-2. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Now
Jake
batting.
Fraley, the
Right
next to hit
fielder,
for the Reds.
Jake Fraley.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike
0-1.
one. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much
0-2
drop
is the
in it.
count.
It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Line drive. Martini makes a nice running catch. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. First
Inside
pitch
ball.
misses. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 9-4. Back after this. Back here at Coors Field. And here is Nick Martini. And first offering is fouled off. And that clips the inside corner. Not
One ball,
close with that
2
one.
strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Misses,
outside.
and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. 1 away.
Up next for the Rockies.
Ryan McMahon
Third
getting
baseman,
ready to hit.
Ryan McMahon.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located.
No ball,
Very
2
top of
strikes.
the strike zone, middle away.
In the air, left field. Lux on his horse. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So they're down to their final out. And now the DH, Hunter Goodman. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first.
He's out.
Ball game. And the Reds slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, a real nice performance out of the pen. This guy is not the one who usually gets the final out, but extended his role a little bit and helped his team get the win. He got the save. Nice job.
9-4 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, never growing up, all I wanted was a